Events are a lot of fun. They're a great way to get your friends together to ride skateboards. Might even meet some new people. Today I'm going to show you how to throw your own event. So the first thing you want to do is decide what type of event you want to put on. Could be a race, could be a cruise, slide comp. There's all types of events out there. Today, we're gonna mix it up with some cones and do a bit of a hybrid race. Now we have to find our location. The best way to find a location for your event is to skid around your neighborhood. Why don't we do it here? So we're gonna have the finish line down that way. Now we just have to decide where the cones are gonna go. Cones up on the hip. If you don't have slalom cones, you can use pine cones or cans or anything. This will be the start line. We're gonna head on down there and we'll use this chalk to mark out where we'll put the cones. Here, drop off the curb. Up onto that sidewalk where that guy is. Hang on, I'm gonna run this real quick and see what it looks like. That'll totally work. So we come from off the curb, whoop, 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 and then we dip into this sidewalk. Surf City over here, that pavement's super slippy. I think that'll be great. Let's do another run. I think that's gonna be a great course. Next step, now we gotta let everybody know. Great way to get the word out is to make a poster. It's pretty old school, but it's definitely my favorite. We're gonna use this Lanyard's catalog. What's most important that you get all of the important information on there. The name of the race, the time, where it's happening, the entry fee. If you don't set a date and time, it'll never happen. You'll just talk about it forever. I mean, today's Wednesday. Why don't we do this on Thursday? A little bit short notice, but who cares? Let's see who shows up. You obviously have to pick a name. If you end up picking a lame name and the event happens more than once, you're gonna be stuck with it. So make sure it's a good one. Sunset Sidewalk Surfer Showdown? Sunset Southside Sunset Sidewalk Showdown. Southside Sunset Sidewalk Showdown. That's a pretty good name. Maybe we'll come up with a better one, maybe we won't. Another great way to give everybody the heads up, give them a phone call, get on the horn.
Your call has been forwarded to a voicemail service that has not been initialized by the customer you are calling.
Philip, initialize your voicemail.
Calling.
Just wanted to let you know that I'm throwing a little mini race tomorrow. I'll give you more details when you call me back. We're gonna call Olivier. Maybe he's not at work yet.
Liam, how can I help you?
I'm throwing a little impromptu event. Super chill, just for fun.
Oh yeah, I'd like that. Get that after work.
All right, Olivier's in. That's one. Hey Eric.
Yeah, what's up?
Throwing a little mini event in South Van tomorrow.
Yeah, well maybe I'll see you there then.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Alright, sweet. Thanks for calling me, man.
Maybe we have another.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Troy Yardways.
I wanted to let you know that I'm throwing a little mini race. Where it's happening, you gotta call me to figure that out. Now let's make some photocopies. Making handbills are a great idea. Have them in your pocket. You see somebody on the street riding a skateboard, you can chase them down and be like, hey, check it out.
Come on down.
Next step is head out, put up some posters, hand out some handbills. We're gonna stop at some local businesses, see if we can't spread the word. Leave some of these here. And we'll put the poster on the wall. Let's find some tape. Boom, one down, 3 to go. Put one up in our local brewery. Only reason I've ever planned an event is because it's a perfect excuse to go ride my skateboard around. We're at Pandora. We're gonna convince these guys to come to the event. There's a poster from one of my old events, birthday race I throw every year. Fridge is probably a great place to post a poster. Throwing a little event and we're gonna have a little like mini race.
Oh, it's tomorrow?
You should come to the Southside Sunset Sidewalk Showdown. Let's just squeeze it in here so she sees it. Sounds like a plan. See you there.
Why are you talking on a cell phone? These things will throw out your brain, right? The government can hear you?
So we're sitting here in the park waiting for people to show up. We're meeting here around the corner from the event. That way we don't heat out the spot. Everyone has a chance to gather here and then we can all go there together. I made myself a checklist, water, brought beer, snacks. Vera's bringing the cones. Yes! Vera brought the cones.
Hello.
Check those off the list. Make sure you delegate some tasks. You can't do everything yourself.
You skated here all the way from New Zealand for this event?
Last minute beer sponsor.
Got some Kirby Fatty Packs, we got some hats.
Pacific Pilsner.
I've never been to this park. Nice to see you. Oh, I laughed.
Oh, the boy.
Hey guys.
Oh my god.
So we got a pretty good crew here. We left a sign in case there's any latecomers. We're gonna skate over to the course and get this event started. All right, guys.
Alarm went off.
Let's roll out. Do some practice runs.
Let's go. Yeah.
These cones are a lot better than pine cones. They won't stick under your wheel. After you get everyone together, you got to explain what the rules are to them. So guys, thank you all for coming. Fun is the name of the game. If there's anything you guys think is terrible, I'd love to hear about it and maybe we can change it.
My shirt. I'm tired. It's hot.
Our brains aren't working right, so this might be a little silly.
Wasn't.
Oh, damn.
Team Theobald just made it in time. They're missing the riders meeting though, so none of them are racing. Maybe we'll let one of them race if they're lucky. Two-person heat. We're gonna do a one-push start, very much like the Sully. You're gonna snake your way through these cones. I'll run you guys through them and give you an example. Drop the curb, 2 more cones. There's a pinch point there between that cone and the curb. Onto this sidewalk. You take a left at that cone, cross the street, into this pathway, all the way down to the bottom. And then there's 2 orange cones down there that are way out in the grass. And that's the finish line. I think there's 11 of us. I'm gonna write everybody's name down on a list and then bracket it out really quick on the ground. I've got some sidewalk chalk. Practice runs while I'm doing that. All right, there we go. Then whoever wins this round is to go against me in the second round.
Wait, that's the second round?
Yeah, I already get to go to the second round because I organized the event and we've got an odd number of people, so the easiest way to do it is somebody gets a bye.
Feels like a fucking record. Because you said it was the best racing. A lot of fun.
Cones are set, brackets are done. Let's start racing. Heats are Eric versus Eric, Steven Vera versus Ryan Theobald, Ken versus Olivier, Nick versus Api, and Jeff versus Troy. On your marks, get set, go! Round 2. We've got Liam and Eric of the loose variety. Ken and Ryan. We got Nick and Troy. If you're gonna throw an event, you better race in your own race, or show up and push the distance.
Riders set, go!
That grass ride turned into a sand pit. He was definitely had it for the win. The only way I would have passed him is if he did what I did and I made it through like he did. But I got hung up in the dirt in the grass. I fell down.
Hit the bump.
Finals are between Loose Eric, Ryan Theobald, Troy Yardwaste.
I totally forgot we were changing the start for the finals.
What?
We're doing a Le Mans start.
What does that mean?
So you're gonna put your boards up over here.
Do we grab it and throw down or what?
So one of the things you can do in your race is change the format. It's up to you, you're the one running this event. At this event in the finals, we're going to do a Le Mans style start where they have to run to get their boards. Get their boards. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. So 3-person final. Eric put his hand down to avoid running into a cone. He made it around the cone, picked his board up, gave it a couple of pushes to get back up to speed. Didn't give up. Ryan and Troy were sort of jockeying for position coming across the road, and then as they dipped into the pathway, I actually didn't see what happened, but apparently there were people on the pathway. Ryan made it through. Troy crashed out around those people. Ryan was out ahead. Crashed before the finish line, took a digger like I did, and Eric made it for the win. So valuable lessons all around. Never give up. When you're throwing an event in a public space, sometimes there's other people using the public space. We're gonna have to confer with the racers if they want to count it as the finals.
Count it. It's counted.
Everybody else says count it, but it's up to the people that were in.
Count it.
I don't know how I made it between those kids without hurting them. Eric won.
You guys agree on?
Yeah.
Everybody else fell.
Loose Eric is the winner. The first annual South Side Sidewalk Showdown?
Sunset.
Oh, it was pretty fitting. The finals were during the sunset.
Woo! Prize oranges. Oh, wow.
Orange me, brother.
You want to try to get some sponsors for your race so that you have some free stuff to give away. Otherwise, you could dig up some prizes from your house, maybe ask your mom and dad, make some phone calls, go visit some people, talk to some people you know, because you might know somebody that has something they're willing to give. Time for the podium.
What's the podium? Where is the podium?
Where do you think it should be? So you got to get a good podium shot. You need to shout out your sponsors and let everybody know who won the race. And you got to make everybody jealous for not showing up. In third place, we've got Ryan Theobald.
Get this pretty good bag, some beverages in there.
Second place, we got Troy Yardwaste.
Pretty good bag.
Pretty good bag with some pretty good stuff in it.
And in first place, Eric Gallier, also known as Loose Eric. Here's your prize.
I got a chair.
Hold it in the air. That's the shot right there. Hang on a sec. And then, hey Troy, don't go anywhere because you also get the best crash prize. Little first aid kit for you for all your other crashing. Thanks for coming out, guys. With 2 days notice, we were able to get about 10 people out. Imagine what you could do with a little more notice and a little more planning. It's a lot easier than you think. Vancouver has a big skate scene. It's only because we've been throwing events like this for years. When Bryson Lyons put on the first Seawall cruise, only 8 people showed up. Now there's sometimes 200 people plus that'll show up to that Seawall cruise.
Everyone say what's it called?
Sunset
Slider
Showdown. Sidewalk Skate Fest. Sidewalk for friends. Sunset.
Doesn't matter how many people are there. It's just about having fun.
Yeah.
Success!
This is the Slurpee Sidewalk Sunset Slurpee
All right.
Slip and Slide. Slurpee Showdown.
Orange fight.